Valesa. We have to move on. We all love Valungu and we all wanted Valungu to come back, but not super. But let us move and see the way forward. It's not gonna help us. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello? Hello? Hello?
Bakalamba mabumbeni.
Mkwa mabumbeni.
Mabumbeni mkwa.
Mkwa.
Mkwa ya awe. Hello mandini. Amashu yasuma sana ya kuleta abantu pamo. Hello?
Mkwa.
Ndio mfika?
Mkwa.
Mkwa inatawe program ya lero ya wa mwandini. Mashu ya lingiroko lafu na mwana wa muntu. Chashalila ba Edgar Lungu kumananga kutiwa senda ko advice yomabapela. And then the other thing I would like to say to my fellow callers, to fellow Zambians. You see, I think in Nigeria, it's not good because it's against what you are preaching yourself right now. So that speech already. I think it comes from Tendo Wine, Mumashwa Matpera ko Ayalero.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Hello? Hello?
Hello? Chunglo mkwai watayari.
Mkwai.
Awe, watayari. Efo mwalanda mwandini na mlandi fintu ifisuma sana. Ifi akwe bati na babene ba ruling party nga bali kwata amatwi. Bafuire bomfuikishe mwandini otherwise ndonfo bulanda nga wasanka baiche abalesa rula ba Edgar Lungu. It's really sad. I'm telling you. Abaiche abapala kwati bene batomola. Tet bambe kusarula ba Edgar Lungu. You know, these guys, you can just see, Kuti, upbringing yabo, it's not good. Cause na Bible ya ilanda, tufilo kupero mchinshi, kumukaramba, uli onse fyo kuchirire, ufile wapero mchinshi. Because gawasaru lava karamba, kwa chifi baba Edgar Lungu, chimo na fyashi wosh. Umula bifo wama politics. Mwadi jichene chintu, tachiwe mwadi niba tayari. Lekeni lesa vengira mumitima babantu bachinje and then chimbi chilempa pesa kwe bati Valungu balanda baba eligible but mumona ma campaign yabo nga balelanda paka balumble mo ba Edgar Lungu no man kichikulu echo balefwaya chishi but is not eligible
but mulelanda po
and then mwandini ala mwandini tachiweme ero chimbi watayecho na tifo kuipshako quite alright ama by election bale yapanga ele stock monika sati bale yapanga babantu no becho ndesa kama na chakulanda okwebati tali ababantu bale fa namba mu parliament no panga yakwa na ile namba tani bala chinje fintu mwati na by election tukakwata mu 2026 awe ni kwa toksa kama na mwandini ndefu apo pena mulondolo lepo bwino because by all means yena Badefa amasitha asende awe epo na apira batayari munga fwe ko mwandini apa pena sipaline question.
Okay.
Mkwai.
Hello?
Mwantungurushi mabomba ini.
Mkwai.
Awe ine mwantungurushi na chisanjere tande pofie tumashwirige file wa mayaba fumapo abaranda. Mwalishi ba iringirine ngamwatimu muri fresh kamuri kinu cyaro concerning respect ni cyara no rufe mari does amari does bekabeke ebare tukishanye nsere ati yo uyo are sundira pa
you know
ngamwatimu re yakuri abana be mwachimuli anakuli abere abayicheti abere batunguliro babira politics tumbaline bare tukana ba president yo barenyera mu kishima kutulewamya na mwishiba ama politics ya Mzambia tukale shitika hashimishwa hayitreka nesha ya mulako ine batata bari ba politician kwade bechungulo balabe no bachira chikenya na politics chungulo basana kwanga tabare na whisky kwa papa no papa abatema upuretse bare bakata kunyumba chingiro ndo sambirira tima politics no permanent enemy numba ma politics era chikarero awe ndemo na kwati aturekera na fuko kwa Mozambique because ama politics na abipa na kwata sana nilisi kama politics abaletera abantu baba
yo na totela thank you very much hello
va mashan kana ve saba president ali
mkwa shan nai
wino fe tuamfa mashwe mwalanda lero mashwa ya kankala sana Mr. President but lero echo tete tulabe fwewe na Zambia issue ya balungu nga yatalala fe yatalala yonse government ikambo okukonka fwe bantu mu mayanda as long as bakala chitefi
yaputuka hello hello
Hello, Mr. President.
I'm quiet.
Mr. President, I'm a keen follower of your program, and I want to thank you so much. I hope I can speak under 2 minutes and make my points. I've heard what you're trying to, the agenda you're trying to run. And for the first time, personally, I want to disagree with you because the UPND government is a government of violence. And I can see you still want to gamble with the UPND government using that kind of a thing. The UPND government, even when they were in opposition, they are a violent act. That you know. You cannot confront violence with peace. Your friends are coming with machetes. Your friends are coming with guns to come and kill you. And then you, Mr. President, you should tell us you should be peaceful. You are feeling for the people of Zambia. There is no way we are going to get this government out of power if we are going to use. They are merciless. They will kill anybody who comes in their way. Look what happened in Kawambo. Everyone else went to campaign with peace. But what did we see? Their president has even declared Kawamba to be the most peaceful election. Do you agree yourself, Mr. Tayag? I don't think so. If we go with this agenda again in Petaukan Tembasa, the story will not change. Let's teach our people to protect themselves. It is even allowed in law to protect yourself. If, Mr. Tayari, I attack you, I slap you on the left, you should not give me on the right to be slapped. You should slap me back. That is the agenda we should start narrating. Let's tell our people that they should protect themselves. Because the police is with the government. You report yourself to the police will do nothing. So, Mr. President, I appreciate your program so much that you are running the agenda that in the the dead program, the dead theme. Thank you so much, Mr. President. But as we go into the Tauke, as we go into Pambashe, we need to tell our people, how are we going to protect ourselves? Mwinde ulia mwinde. Is this country the country? Because Zambian country yakwe. That he can parade everyone and can chase anyone everywhere and beat up people? No, Mr. President. I think that is not right. That is not right. Let's tell our friends, our people, that they should, if they are going to come with guns, we should have guns also. If they are going to come with machetes, we should have machetes to protect ourselves.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, my brother. Thank you. Of course, this program, I mean, people express themselves, and as he has clearly said, I don't agree with you, and he has got the right, to his opinion. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes,
yes.
Buna from Kwai.
Okay, no one with
Mkwai, go ahead.
Kwai. Yo, ni inkonka program yenu. Ya kutrapanta mutampiri. Bacho tunara fokulanda ndefo kulandeti. Ala tuira ala babu wangu. Lero ba PF bari kwa bamone ke party at the Iranian democratic country where and which Zambia will start. And in therefore I think let us be honest. We know whether and that to watch on first stage. But I can't know for Kumuta. So the first one and ready. If HH and that the balance, I don't know abantu abenga bamma prison le. Na namba y'abantu abakuba mu exile. Kishiringa timwabanga abantu. Isentrande chink. They don't know that no are partial. No HH are partial family akwalu. It's very simple what we are adishta moto ke ule mpioso washinya kui dondolola just should be the pop do you even need the lawyer ukulanda for nice moto do I need the lawyer ukulanda for nice TV HHO in modern that need dictator pari mo ba PF ababene aba nira no wapitire papa mutenge ngofo yetu bamutire kundora Mureranda tu kusafia. Ni nani ni banani abaire safia po munganda kwa lungu na muri abene bonsa bare pange chongo. Munganda kwa HH mwari asanka mutwenye pa bed. Bufi turerando. Let's talk about by-election ya ene. Pinch atike kusesheki. Let's talk about Livingstone. Livingstone mwaire ikata kumo president wa UPMD na ba campaign manager bonse the campaign team mwabe ikata. Until even to them sungu aba PF wa wina. Shebu fitrebepo. So when we are talking of democracy, we don't talk any tifionza mwale sabantu badi labawe. What is happening with PF today? It is their own creation. Even in the leadership vacuum with PF, it is their own creation. But PF, there is a time then where you need to make a decision. And all along why should they do some election? There is a letter to that effect that Valungu Baxter resign at no Baxter politics. But PF, they failed to make a decision to say, let us replace Edgar Lungu no Muntumbi because once and now, I think Valungu Nadena, he never resigned from the PF presidency because he meant it. But very question so because very is what we want to na government.
My brother.
So my
brother. I don't want to look like.
Okay, let me conclude. It means for other people they want also to contribute.
Yes, 10 seconds.
But what I want to say is that the PF were a very dictatorial and tyrannical government, and there is proof to show to this effect. Once if you know that you are clean, why are you running away? If how many people have been to court and they have been acquitted? How many have been to court and they have been acquitted? So you guys, you are running away because you know that there is something wrong that you did. Anyway, I'll be contributing to this program because they want to paint as if PF was a clean government, PF was a very democratic country. In which Zambia and in which country? Thank you.
So next time you contribute, please be brief. Today, I've given you time because I don't want to be seen like I'm cutting because you have got different opinion. But next time you come, please be brief. Fine. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello, batali.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
Walishani mkwai.
Bwino fem quiet.
Hello, batali. Mulishani.
Bwino fem quiet.
Mulishani batali.
Yeah, I'm quiet.
Ala chali kale. Bishuko lyangu kuti chali kale mweche wandikutwala ndile ponove. Ala ichimpapuishe ni batali. Ichimpapuishe. Ngaleba tifemba to abichenja. Opo leshana munonko.
You know?
Batali nganami yabaine. Nadi kala kushaule ni province. Ukufuma mu 1992 language babwe mfya kuno ndene bateti mutemo kabiri.
Yep, I'm sorry. Hello?
Hello, Mr. President. How are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm okay. Matrufya tayari.
I'm quiet.
Natimikonka wa bosi namuno ndolala vino. Nombeto nalala ndakutira vatrufya tayari iyo advise mulera ndati kwa lungu wakavitseva president wakawapende respect. Do you expect why upiende tuvapera vaedika chakalungu respect? Esho vachitapo pamile loti natosika kumafai nokusa kulanda teo vamiza former president wakavapende respect. Avena Zambia vatrufya tayari cho varefu wasi hapa. Vaedika chakalungu nangu tabati pabale. It's better that in those umutuli onse. Make sure 2026 akesa apita udo muntu efa bena Zambia balero lera mwamona. But if efya kubeba tawe amapoli vale ike because sana shani na watuka sana watu fetari ngaimwe. Bado niteka sana. Mwadi study sana ma politics. Because I'm mwadi tukwapo. Seti mwese na kwa mwamona. Ama politics efe abanayetika chakalungu sakusa politics ajira lede ekufacing ama conspiracies zabi yonse mama kwecho ndefo ya need democracy mu Zambia so ifonga moto bayetika chakalungu weka rezi ni shapo Zambia aona ikamwamona bayetika chakalungu wafure ba support omuntu uri no kuwina kusawina etika tulekuwa ni UPND kuya 2026. Otherwise, Natasha Motushe way.
Yeah, I'm kind of total. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Just want to. This is Mwenya. My name is Mwenya.
Yes, please.
Yeah, I want to make just some comments regarding the people that you mentioned, like not respecting the former president Edgar Lungu. That's the first thing. Then the second thing I want to talk about is the lack of respect for the law in Zambia, Muchalo Cheso. Greedy selfishness. So, on the first part, you look at Chibaramashal Umblamashna, calling Edgar Lungu Amashna, insulting him. He may not have behaved as such, maybe coming back into politics and all. But one thing that I take when it comes to the law and being patriotic to the country, we should respect the office of the president, the former president. Indirectly, if we are attacking the office of the former president, we are disregarding that office, and tomorrow our President Church will also be former president.
Yeah.
So, but what precedents would we have set for ourselves as a country? That's so let's look at this properly. I value your advice when you said the church leaders, you called out other people to advise this too. Really, what example are they setting? You know, that's the first thing. Then on the part of the rule of law, actually, from Zambia, that's what I'm learning. Because you look at Bachiruba, whether it was there or not, it followed. When he was out of office, but we keep on behaving such. While PF then I read very disturbing in the news about Sean Tembo, political violence. So I'm like, why are we still treading on this path? Is it lack of respect for the law? Where is this problem? Today, my PF now, my pocket, now we are in UPND, let's do this. That's what I'm saying. Look at Vakaunda, no matter how powerful they might seem, one day they'll go out. So the most important thing is just to respect the rule of law. Let's do what is right. Once we have regard for that law, we'll be able to respect the office of the president, the office of the former president. We'll be able to respect Toka. Let's not look at personal interest. Because that is actually what is comparing abantu kuchinja ku parliament yo to make a motor safety yara banani bailable, but at the end of the day the same law comes to haunt us. So please let's be patriotic for once to our country. I'm not in Zambia right now. I'm learning a lot from the few countries I've been to. And trust me, out of this country, a lot of people are very.
Please, let's try to be brief. Let's try to be brief as we call. Please, let's try to be brief. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I'm Dhaka.
Okay.
Calling you from Eastern Province, Jakarta.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, in chizungu sinaendeko manindi kukaa.
Haya kambani timvera.
But in mkona kwa tayari. Ne understand pamene munaimirira kweni mpaka. You know, politics osatengera kuti lero kamba kauti mwadya pamene wakupasani mwasapota imwe tentibvomere kuti lungu analunga. Lungu sangabwerere futi. Ndetazoona. Ero 2 imwe muri kutali uko chituko chamene akainde kuno achita imwe simungachione muchiona chabe pa social media. So mfunika at least vantu vakupasana information especially wakazi kupasana information yazoona not isiri tonse nevakainde chirema vakainde chirema amdara ngati uko kuntu kwakanga bhorankoni vakainde azakukhururukirani kuno si issue yakuti mwe mukazithava ziko iri yanu. You need to come back. We muntu ni koro yanu arimanga na tate wanu bwerani mukambe nawo azakukhururu zikomo kwambi
zikomo. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Ted.
Yes, sir.
How are you?
I'm okay.
Yes, I'm also good here. I'm better. Yeah, tayari ninambo kuona kuti umanisese pretend. Umaziva vintu vamene vifunika kuchitika na vamene vifunika kukonka. I don't know why sometimes you pretend. What you have spoken today, that is what you vezofunika ndiveni muna wezo kama na kumbuyo. You have people that are surrounding Edgar Lungu has abused that man. And if you look at them, they are the same people that surrounded him in 2021 who made him lose the elections. The only new person here there is Sean Tembo. The rest of them in 2021 was a pamozi. But without mess, look at the man, look at the old man the way he is today.
He's even struggling to campaign. He struggled to campaign in Kawamba there. But people are busy pushing him around. So, what you have spoken today, those are the words, ndezene mwezo chifunika kuti muwachita advise walungu, than vene mwezo chita pakati hapa. If vene mwezo chita pakati hapa, if anything, you are one of the people that have abused the walungu. It is not fair for you people to rely on the old man. Imwe banyamata, you are failing to do things accordingly. You want to use the old man. What do you want to achieve? It is not fair. So when people are saying no rule of law and whatever, vonse vamene visitika 3/4 ya vintu vamene visitika kuli aba bantu vametita na kuti ma leaders nivo zifunira. Because all valungu nikamba kuti mubachita abuse, also himself he has got zero zoziva kuti vamene ndichita ni babu ino nivo ipa. So vambiri vamene visitika muno mziko kuli ma leaders nivo zifunira. Let us be a country or citizens that are sincere to our country. Let us do my politics ya mene azatipelekera ziko kusogolo. Not ilonse ni ma politics January to December every day ni ma politics. When are we going to talk about development?
Can you wind up, please? Wind up.
As I wind up, I just want to encourage Walongo that Ntao Sinasire is still alive. He can change the way of doing things. Let him play his role as the former head of state, and him being the only surviving former head of state, let him be the father of the nation, and we will support him.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello.
Yes, my brother.
Muliche mushamba.
Bueno, bueno.
Okay, good. Ale chamene ninga kambe bantu aba bukuyeni chamene baziba ti Edgar Lungu ali strong. That's why vachita mingaro to vonse vamene vati baziba ti kuti bamuchosa Edgar Lungu kuchita campaign kulibe vatu ta vonse la so bafu mtu wamene bayopa why bamvera mucho kukwam that Edgar Lungu is very strong. Shaziba, that's why balimbikira not much they pretend. Even this election in Kawambwa, Baliba, they know. They don't have a support. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello?
President Machoma Bwanji.
Bueno, Bwanji.
We know. Ziko mwamdu kupeta maneno marefu. Jameni nga kamboko ndira kati America tinga kutanduzuko. President Lungu wakonda maningi. So chame venzo funiko chupa cho. Baise retire mu politics muzaona kuti maule mu bantu bonse bazanko bapatira. Because bantu babasebenzisa kape babafisa drama zao muzina ya meneyo and then at the end kuti kati bantu bamene bacha bantu bazaba ukira bayifuga. Ola kankala chaba as a head of state as again maule mu maningi kuri abonga ari afuniko bakuna nkala pa president abweleweka in person kutia kuti ambosenze samuntu and then palasi manje ukapeza kwa bankala na problem. So ndi advice ya meni nga pate na levi ba kai vintu vimachinja hivi. So time yao by saving ebwino so that na wewe vakaindochoka vintu vikankale bwino. Then Zambia ni kuru kuchira muntu wonse aliyense vakachoka vasambo kamba kuti kuideina ngwanga mpalepo unless niliko na hivyo head galungu wataona kwa ati kulibebe nangu wanga nkarepo tiendi mtunga na hivyo akaendekeka kuzabu ya nangu chikupa charo mchikuru kuchira mungani wenfu patikala amena mchao cha Zambia azabu ya nangu kiko mwani
Sikomo. Hello?
Hello?
Yes.
Hello, Gatari, Mishakani.
I'm fine.
Ndiba akora bachituma bachimye bati murashika kwitendi vindu bifiro kuchitika murafishiwa. So ndipo kwa dinga pale vile bachiranda baja. One thing I'll tell you, my brother, is Balungu did win my elections in Zambia. Let's be honest. Balungu was the president when he lost to the opposition leader by 1 million. If we tell just what you the power will support Balungu Balushide. If you say HH, I have a Balungu, time when opposition had winning, number pa consolidate power. Are you telling me that you are looking about for in elections? I think let's just follow the law like the previous scholars have indicated earlier. I think that's the way to go. And for you, you know that man, whatever you people advise him is what he follows. He knows even deep down his heart he can't win election. You know? So I think just advise him. If you can manage to call him directly. Advise him. Tell him to just take a sabbatical. Let him endorse someone. Let him push that one. It's one and the same thing as far as I'm concerned.
No.
Because let's say he pushes you become president, you are still going to maintain your loyalty to him and you still have a lot of influence at the end of the day.
No, thank you, my brother. Thank you.
But what he's doing...
Hello?
Hello?
Kamatero Sugar.
Ndume wino.
Yes, landeni mayo, landeni. Kuchito ababwino to abamwegza, kuto ababwino shan. Mulakana no kwisa.
Okay.
No kwisa tumonako.
Awu mukabwere pe ndume yandina ino.
Yo mkwai mube perefe. Landeni ma.
Okay. Naanda kopali yomulera nda kuti umusalula wachiramo kuli Balungu. Inofuna nda po fendume yanjapa. Balungu abalenga fyonse kifya kuti umusalula uchire munibena. Liliali ne balushire bakumire pampando lilya nga Balungu balikere panshi basale ntungulishya rapitisha nekipanja PF. Fyonse kingata kudi. Bakaunda na beno bakumire pampando bilaba byayemwe mdiba bapokere ichipuna. Bakaunda na beno baliambire kuti nene abwera mu politics. No muchishu bakaunda walipwire. Mpaka bakaunda bachitresha babeka tabana muchifungo. Ola bakumire bakaunda mwali mwene pya chitike bakaunda emyefu shali white. Ukubalaba. Abana babo bakire na opanshi kuti awe. Ifi dadi fireke ni chama politics. Bakaunda bali umfwa. Basa fireka no muchishu wachitashani wabwera. Chimuna baiti galungu lyali nenga balandi ati neshabwere. No muchisha abena Zambia nga bali bapera. Manje bena bali sala pokubwera mu politics. So mu politics iki alamo nishi. Nini nisere ukubatu pokuchitashani kali baba sala pokubwera mu politics. So it's not too late baiti galungu kuti balanda kuti mwe bantu naliruba. I think in abwera likente nikale finfireke. Na bantu bene bakonfa kuti zola father of the nation yabwera. No muchishu kabwera. Ngata bale kwa bene bapitirishe. Modisha na politics ndume ndiwe no politician wadishi bati. Oraka inde chema. Na wine bale mutuka. Owali pambando pai. So na ngababwera na bena. Abantu baovinisha fini. So apata pali kia kuonfiro ruse kuti iyo bale kwa iko muchinshi bali tashani hawe. Vena eba leta yosaya ama problem sure pitamo no muchinshi ocho uwedele panshi. So ndume yanjawe konkanyapo kuba soka. Otherwise you PNG ni go forward. Okay, Natasha.
Trisumamkwai. Hello?
President Tayari, good evening.
Good evening.
All right. Great to hear your support. What you do is to educate us, and whereby we don't have no the point which I was is that the point which you have come out, you don't want the
The line is very bad. The line is very bad. Hello?
Hello, Mr. Tali. How are you?
Fine, fine. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, this is Bright Mwika.
Yes, Bright.
Yes. Yes, I just want to address abama hypocrites, abama praise singers, abalela that balungu iyo vaipwirire thyo mulilo pamakasa. Lungu, when he left power, ali ichindike. Vaambile okwikata kulupwa lwakwe. Any normal, reasonable man can respond the way Lungu has responded. So take twise tulandele lwatawe iyo no balungu na balufyanya balungu no tabaichindike. I think let us be fair here. What Lungu is going through lelo abalengele ni ba UPND. They created the monster we are seeing in Balungu because of what they have done. If they gave him the respect that is accorded to the former head of state, believe you me, Balungu ngabali kala ngataba palamina na kuma politics. So one, they touched Lungu's family. Second, they touched PF. Balungu is who he is today because of PF. So any reasonable man can respond the same way Balungu Bache respond, by getting back into politics. The only unfortunate part is that our democracy today has grown thin. But believe you me, the man is still popular. But the situation of Filipino politics of Yale tafiri to his advantage. Of course, we can advise Balungu at this time just to choose someone who's going to learn PF. Nabakwata instead anoint someone who's going to take over from him. Yeah. My prayer is that one day the respect that is accorded to Balungu can be given back to this man. Believe you me, Balungu wanted to stay away from politics. But tataba basungile no muchinshi walingile ukupela a former head of state.
Yeah.
Where is Bamayo ba Esther Piri ba Esther Lungulelo? Bale ba ichifungo ama prison ama nankane ama police nankane yaba kwati nomba eko ba bombel. The entire family ba vatandala kumanankane. Can you condemn him for returning back to politics? Let us be fair.
No, thank you very much.
Lesa mi pale ba tayari. May God bless our great nation. Zambia.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Hello? Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
Can I go on?
Yes, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
Yes, please. Thank you for calling me this opportunity for that. Yeah. Point Nemo. I don't know what really you are a leader. I don't think and I don't believe that Mao Sampa, if he's confronted with the right deal by PF, would refuse. Because the whole paragraph that we're talking about in the political situation in Zambia is all because PF is in disarray. So if Mao Sampa was to be approached the right way, I don't think he would refuse for him to be a running mate and allow proper convention to happen. Hello?
No, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah, that's my whole point. I think Miles Sampa should be confronted in the right way, and he should be running mate, and they should hold a proper convention. Whether he wants to be president or not, he can run as president, but if he loses, he must be given a deal that he will be a running mate. I think that way the PF will become stronger again, because without this, with all this don't say and
Okay, listen, my brother. Just for the sake of, since you have raised that issue, I've not covered it, but since you have raised this issue, let me just respond to you so that other people can also listen. At this point in time, Mao Sampa is no factor to PF. Is no factor because he has also been removed. Mind you, whatever Mao Sampa did, it's not Mao Sampa. It is basically the Mingalato of the UPND. So Mao Sampa, although he was just a front, So even discussing,
I understand that.
So even discussing with Mao's what, because Apa Mao Sampa is not the president of PF. The president of PF now, Nikala Kambikala, I don't want to give him credit by mentioning him on my program. I'm not going to campaign for him. He's not worth it. So there is a small boy that is there. So Mao Sampa at the moment, it's the UPND. It's not really about all these cronies that they have been using. It's not. That is basically what I wanted just to tell you.
Okay.
Okay, sure. Thanks. Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
Hello, good evening, Mr. Dari.
Yes. Good evening.
Good evening, thank you. I just want to comment something. Also, the people that make reports, we know that UPND pressing us. In the first place, ECL did not want to come active politics. It was because of the way they used to attack him. Whenever they've got a meeting, the only thing they talk about is ECL. You see that person who called Mukosa, he knows for sure that ECL is a factor. And they know for sure that there is no...
Oops, I lost that one. Hello? Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, I think I hear. I've been following your debate.
Yes.
And what I would like to say is already on your program, there's a divide. There's a divide in the sense that supporters of the UPND and supporters of the PF. You already should be able to understand that this issue of Walungu resting, like the earlier one said, it is not up to people who went there to rise him up. First of all, the actions of the government did. And right now, we ought to have somebody who can sit the government down. Yeah, because what's going on is not strange. The UPND, the arch enemy is Edgar Lungu. And the problem they have is Edgar Lungu trading the tricks. So basically, if we let Lungu rest now, then the whole hell breaks loose. Look at the scenario of Kawambwa. Before Tonse and Edgar Lungu brought their candidate as an MP, there was an election before.
of a council chairman. SP was number 2. This time they are a far distant number 3. So which means people are still following. Now, not the standing that really matters. It's not Lungu being a president that matters. It is to gather people around something. You understand that? We cannot say it's right because there is intellect. Intellect, even Lungu has been insulted. And why is the people supporting UPND not talking at Baba Tukasana about it? Why would we rather say Balungu Batukwa? You understand? So basically, we know they are happy because if he is insulted, is sitting as the president. While they try to portray that Lungu is old, Lungu is this, because it is the only factor, it is the only elephant in the room. So thank you so much, but we ought to not to say Lungu right now. This is not time for him to rest. He shouldn't rest. Not because you feel pity, or anybody should pity him. They rose him up, he'll decide when to stop.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Yes, what I.
Yes.
Yes, yes. I just want to make a contribution based on what you've said and based on what other callers are saying. Yes, so my take is this. First of all, we should agree on one thing. Here in Zambia, no one is above the law. So the law enforcers or the law enforcement agencies, they did not do anything wrong by following Lungu's family. Okay, if those law enforcers had cause to follow those people, they were just supposed to follow them. Hello?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Yes. So it's very wrong for us to say, no, Lungu came back to politics because he wanted to defend his family. That's now a problem for the man because he wants to come back to politics for his personal gain. If we say no one is above the law, that includes children of those people electing these public offices. Okay, then insulting Marungu. Politics is a dead game. He knew when he was coming back to politics to say, this is what is expected of me. You know, even you are insulted. You know, people, you don't remember when they torn your jacket at Major Street Court here at Ridgeway. Marungu hasn't even passed that before. Did you complain? Did you cry for? You know, politics are like that. You know, bari kulepwira mudala na Iraq pa yabatula ne chitaira twaleta mbapa. Did you cry the way Marungu is crying? Tell me. You know, Balungu knows it, because Balungu, to tell you the truth, Balungu never had a chance. If he came the way you guys are fighting to make your way up, do you think Balungu can manage? Or Balungu got Ramaseos, or Ramatiak, Masitua, Pema Balungu, are you telling me? But that's what he subjected his opponents to. And those are investigators. They investigate, they have to investigate, that's their job. Does it mean there are other people who are more Zambians who are not supposed to be investigated just because one of our Lungu no, I have to go back to politics. Na imomule support that. No, let him go back because by family. Guys, let's be serious. Hello?
No, we can hear you. We can hear you. I think you have made a point. Thank you. Hello?
Hello. Hello. Yeah, I was saying that those people that are making calls there, most of them are praising us for European. They know for sure that Israel is the main competitor here. He is the only person who can stand against HH. Now, they have played their games. They know for sure that he cannot be on the ballot paper. And they have realized that ECO has got a big following. So now, let politics, the level ground, be equal, not of what we are seeing on the ground. So that Mukosa is saying no ECL. ECL don't want to come to politics. Every time they had meetings, they were talking about ECL. He came to politics, and they have seen what has happened in Kawambwa. So as we talk now, if you look at the inflation of the country, it is at 16.7%. And you are praising the current government to say, no, the government is working. What is that? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Yes. So, Mr. Tari, anyway, the only thing that we can do maybe, let the big man retire. We look for another person that can forge ahead so that we see what happens in 2026. That's my contribution, Mr. Tari.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hello, Batad.
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Yes, please.
Yes. Batad muli bwanji.
Bueno bwanji naye.
Si bueno. Hello?
Yes, Kambani Timvera.
I think Batad. Simaibali vamemu na pitamo na imwe. Hello?
Yes, Timvera ma.
Hello?
Timvera, we can hear you. Please go ahead.
Yes, Batad. I think simaibali vamemu na pitamo na imwe. Mukumbukira time ya PF. Hello?
Yes, Timvera mwana, just go ahead, talk.
Okay, so during time ya nija, pamene munali na chipani chanu, panamufakani maseo, it was time of PF. Now, the same PF that are talking about democracy. Hii democracy yachokera kuti amene vakamba pomanji. Because one, yes, vanamufakani maseo. So, chamene tufuna pempa nchakuti, pamene vantu vakamba, they should speak with facts. One, they are saying UPND tukana ishtacha. I'm calling from Eastern Province. Chamene pempa nchakuti, lekani warungu wanga the father of the nation. Pamene wazunguluka, hello?
Problem mumvera kuri imwe muzikamba chabe monga mukamba pa phone osamverera kuri uko kuside
okay.
Because mfuna muzizi mvera mweka futi kuside uko it doesn't work out like that. Just talk as if you are talking
okay, na mvera watatu. So yamene mambo kamba tayari ipanga sense. I think let the big man rest. Let him also look for someone whom he can endorse. Okay? Because now you are making sense, Mr. Tadi. Let the big man rest. I'm calling from Eastern. Let him be the father of the nation. And when I even MMD, when Emmanuel Mamba, when Nakachinda, now they want to finish the big man Balungu. Let him rest. Let him retire. That is my take. Thank you so very much. And if they are saying Mr. Lungu is popular, he would have won in Kawambwa. Okay? They are talking of violence. Violence so let him rest. They don't wish him well. So let him retire. Thanks so very much, Mr. Tadi. This is the Tadi we know.
Thank you very much.
Hey, little nawama little ka. Anyway, such is life. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Thank you so much. I want to put up my contribution as well. Yeah, so but I want to commend you for the suggestion that you've brought that we live kuli political stress wamdala tabakosa. And what you've gone through, Tete Bapitemo. So, as a nation, please, let's allow the big man to rest. We give him time to just remain as an advisor. We don't want to lose him, no. You can look at his health now. He's really stressed. But you emerged strong. And today you are still fighting. But look at the time of Mdara. So let him be on the back bench just to advise, so that we keep him as an asset in Mchalo.
Yeah. That line cut. Yeah. There. Hello? Hello?
Vachirufya Murishani?
Wina fema shan nine.
Our today donsa Merry Christmas, Yama. Thank you for everything you're doing. I just want to add something here. Bachirufya iria shia kwa Balungu needs to rest. If you have makwisa, when they have already damaged the young man, I mean they have damaged him beyond repair. Elo nomba mwise. At now, this is when he needs to rest. Why should he rest right now? When this is now the game is over. You can see this is a good example. Don't say he has just come and he has become he even won. They won in Kawambwa. Despite that, they have to store the votes. So Balungu cannot rest right now. What he needs to do, we still need Balungu, and Balungu needs to lead. Don't say so that the all political parties should really go behind Tose. You know, about UPND, they are encouraging, they are, we don't want to lose, because they know Lungu is a threat, and they know whether Lungu is on the ballot or not, is it leading, it's over. Not really start massaging your please so that it should be. So once more they only rest when we take over in 2026, and the HH is in trouble because he's a failure. He has sold our country and is scared to die. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. I just love. I love this program. I really love this program because you get all sorts of views. That's very nice. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, my brother.
Good evening. Good evening.
Nasanga fyo munamu wa malero tayari awa mabamutemu abantu bamutemu.
ngala ndefshin kati yo awe tali bwino aleta anxiety yo baba
Adnaba mulishamo
yo baba alo washani lero mdala program ya lero chachi konka bwino sana but naambira kukonkea last week so inena achirapo okutako fe contribute first achirapo kumfako fe praise singer omwesa alande kufe kushoba bamdala fira bayishela ndati apapene twawina kufe mukamuna mulemona bati tukabayizi okutufumyapo balera ndati shani because nga twalamba okutita interpret omutrefu mwena baka mwana bati wefu okubatapa mukanwa because power belongs to the people. So abantu takwa batu wateka 2 days nga balanda ati mairole yanishufira wa nomba yongo amba ati olo na isa tatwasumina okutufumyapo bwangu nishura ndashana kanshi na tuwekera kuwerenshi kinti dictatorship nangu chirishana. And then coming to ama by elections na shani fie chitika awe ba opposition tatukwire fetwalirano kuliro kwe bati yo bare tuma bare chitashani apa kuiponona kuikatana nomba kuikatana because even HH use the same words abantu balanda tayari ngalanda ati you arrest anxiety HH to discuss as usenga baisa mkumyuma defend yourselves so nomba tayari ngewa alanda nishena fyabipa fuya tureba fe fuya tureba shafe kufintu both sides I think natasa kumiti na push mkarambwand
natotera hello
awe mwawama lero mwawama kule na neyo mufwere white nga mwachifwala kofia na red nga na mwawama sa because kule mfwa this is the tayari we know okay the tayari watu mepena ka diplomatic passport kaili watu meka diplomatic passport bwangu
Let's make a diplomatic passport.
Some calls from the other offices. You say, maybe just greeting you, not even saying anything, just greeting you. Yeah, because you have they know that Lungu has been a threat. He says there is a Lungu can be tired, he can be what, but is a thorn in the flesh. So he must be shut down and removed from the scene. But my point is that if Zambia is a democracy, then he has his right to make his own decisions. I don't know if you agree with me, Mr. President.
No, I do agree.
That point is very good.
I do agree, that's for sure.
He's a citizen of the country. He's got his own right to make his own decision. So we should look the thing to already the courts of law, they said it cannot stand. No, your time is up. Everyone, some people, they don't want. I think that they didn't want him. Why didn't you allow him so that they reject him? But again, he has accepted the message. But again, you don't want him even to do the political arena. I think you are being unfair to the man. Let him make his own decision, Mr. President. Just allow him. Not to tell us.
Thank you.
You are
Lord, have mercy. Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
I'm quiet. Mkwa yawe matari programu yonatu itemwa sana. Manje chintu chiri papa nichi. In as much as we want Bamdaro kweba tibatushe, that kwate fintu fimuna ifufwe bantu, ama views yeso tulero rekishapu. UPND government ya kwebati, ngata ikwetu omuntu wa kwebati aretinya, which means baratusenda kwa tifipuba. So we need to make sure that in as much as we want the big man to rest, we want him to help us. We want him to help us like the way, if we go to Botswana, the way Botswana did, the way Ian Kama did, he helped the other party to win. So in as much as we are stressing him, like the way other people are putting it, we need also to make sure that he helps us. He needs to stress because he loves us. I think that is my contribution for today.
Thank you. Hello?
Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so here is my quick contribution. So I think Lungu should not retire at the moment. He needs to lead the coalition of opposition political parties, then become maybe a campaign manager of someone who's going to carry the bear in 2026, the flag for the opposition leaders. He can be the campaign manager. Yeah, so what we have is a national crisis at the moment. So UPND is very, very serious about winning all the by-elections and creating even some more. They want to win in Kawamba like what they've done. They want to win in Pambashe. They want to win in Petauke. They want to create a by-election in Chawama. They want to win in Lumezi. They may create some more by-elections either in Mansa Central, in Shiwangando, whatever it is, and they intend to win everywhere. They want to create those by-elections so that they have a two-thirds majority in parliament. So the concept there is to control and do all sorts of changes in the constitution. So I think we need mature leaders in the nation. And also the opposition must unite. What we have is a crisis at the moment. Things are not okay politically. The political space has shrunk to a space, to a place where you can't actually imagine that's Zambia. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Good evening, Tari.
Good evening.
Hello. We have me. Thank you very much for this program. There has been a number of people who have issued, their talks, including Wamatelo, Sweet Matelo. Another issue that I have is that we have a very, very vindictive head of state. We voted for him as president. We didn't like Rungu, at the time. But why has he been following Rungu? He has sponsored pseudo accounts insulting President Rungu all the time. Who is that fool who doesn't know that Koswe is sponsored by our president? They're insulting Lungu all the time. Bale mutuka Lungu epo afwadile. What pains me, newa lebo mu family newa leba chipotere nyakainde where I was going potere the 2.8 million people was not achieved by Tabo Kawana, was not achieved by one ethnic grouping or a region. All of us said how I think Edgar Lungu Manwa Kwete Tashara na Tiashara. But at last we feel so much ashamed to vote in a very obnoxious and vindictive man. People are dying in hospitals, kind of eligibility. The cancer, in Lusaka is a sorry state. Kind of eligibility. He has sponsored the people, at some location in Lusaka where they are each is managing 20 accounts to come here to insult you, to insult Edgar Lungu. When Edgar Lungu to akuvotere ati you should be insulting Edgar Lungu na ngukula luicha Edgar Lungu chila mushiko. Echo to ale fwaya ifwe, ma promises wale tupera. Yeah. Wherever tayari tuwa Kristu mwe tuwa namwe.
Yeah, good. Anyway, I think we have had a good time. Let me end here. But as I conclude, I just want to make this point. For me, I do not dispute that Edgar Lungu is a factor politically. He is at the moment, Edgar Lungu is one of the giants politically. And even we saw what happened in Kawambwa. Those votes are as a result of Edgar Lungu's input. I totally don't dispute. Given an election today, and there is elections are free and fair, I know Edgar Lungu would carry the day. No doubt. No doubt he would carry the day. Hakainde Hichilema would not win. No doubt. Looking at the leadership of Edgar Lungu and Hakainde Hichilema, Edgar Lungu does far much better. Far much better. Now, where we are today, I am saying, let Valungu just, retire. Let us restore him as head of state. Why am I saying that? I am saying this, number one, because Hakainde Hichilema and his government, these people are ruthless. These people are ruthless. These people will not spare Edgar Chagwa Lungu. It is going to be very difficult for Edgar Chagwa Lungu, especially as we head towards the next elections. It is going to be very difficult. It is going to be very difficult. Ndela, I even say that in any mbonefia mumupashi, nindole shefili kuntanshi. Nindole shefili kuntanshi. Echo ndela ndirefi. It's not about, I'm not disputing. I know Edgar Lungu is very strong. But it is going to be very, very difficult. Edgar Lungu remaining in politics and influencing things, at what cost? At what cost? At what cost? Yes, all of us, we have gone, when you go into politics, it's risky, that's for sure. It's risky. Even me, look where I am. Look where I am. It's risky, I know. I know. But, there are times when you look at a person, I mean, it's like in boxing. Yes, boxing is about beating each other. But when you put a person in the ring, now monogat, but you want to he's not measuring up to the opponent. I don't think it will be good to say now ni boxing. Now monat ni Mike Tyson. Hello muna tayari. At Rona Mike Tyson. Honestly, what can Tayari do? What can Tayari do against Mike Tyson? And in this case, even the referee is supporting Mike Tyson. There are no rules. The politics that are in Zambia, there are no rules. There are no rules. And Hakainde Hichilema has everything. Edgar Lungu's hands are tied. It's like Edgar Lungu's hands are tied. They are tied in many ways. They are tied in his movement. They are tied in him mobilizing resources. They are tied in him. Abakashi Abana. Edgar Lungu's hands are tied. How is he going to fight? It's true now support. Edgar Lungu should not resign, he should continue fighting. How is Edgar Lungu going to fight with his hands tied? And the opponent, has got everything at his disposal. He can use any weapon he can use it. And there is no referee. How is Edgar Lungu going to fight? How is Edgar Lungu going to fight? Edgar Lungu's hands are tied. They are tied. And there are no rules in this game. And the referee and everybody, they are on the side of the opponent. Honestly. Just think of it. Just have that in your mind. Because that is a situation. That is an analogy that I can draw when I look at Edgar Lungu and Hakainde Hichilema. Hakainde Hichilema has everything at his disposal. Everything. Everything at his disposal. The institutions of government are on the side of Hakainde Hichilema. How is Edgar Lungu going to fight? How is Edgar Lungu going to fight? Whatever. Where have you been when Edgar Lungu is being dragged to Kuma Court? Where have you been? Where have you been when Edgar Lungu was being dragged to Constitutional Court? Edgar Lungu is even now is going Kuma Court Nawakash. Where are you? Where are you? Munamoneka no kumoneka. Because Edgar Lungu, you people where you say, no, Edgar Lungu has got support, You people mwabe samkulanda panati, hey, Edgar Lungu, ngamula moneka. Somebody was telling me, no, we should fight. What? How many times have I been talking? I've been coming here by Edgar Lungu wale kukoti. Mulamoneka. Ina nimfi mona fe finta oko fidea tafiwe takuwe me no tayari you are not consistent. You must take a position, but when you see finta fide moneka buino, it is not wrong to change your mind. It is not wrong at this point in time. But let me tell you, the way things are, it is risky for Balungu. It is risky, Balungu, because Balungu is fighting with his hands tied. And Hakainde Hichilema is using every means at his disposal. The institutions of government are with Hakainde Hichilema. No, let him continue. That's why in there and even those at endorsing and whatever, because whoever Edgar Lungu is going to endorse, that person will be targeted the same way Edgar Lungu is being targeted. Edgar Lungu will be followed. Edgar Lungu cannot just endorse somebody to say, I'm endorsing Tayari, and he sits back. No. When you endorse somebody, you must go with that person to campaign. You must be able to help that person mobilize resources. Is Edgar Lungu able to do that? He is not able to do it. Don't think that just because you feel it that it can happen. Politics te havana mwebantu. Politics te havana. If you understand politics te havana. Because in politics, Muntu, it's a war. It's a war in politics. Everything can be used, and the rules of the war are determined by the war itself. The rules of the war are determined by the war itself. The rules of the war are determined by the war itself. If you find that you are being defeated, you can use any means to fight back. So, I'm not saying this, I know by UPND, they seem to be happy today because we seem to be speaking the same language. No, I am not with UPND. I'm not with UPND. I'm not with UPND. I'm not supporting UPND. I'm not supporting the dictatorship of Hakainde Hichilema. I'm not. But at the same time, I need to be realistic. I am not supporting the callousness of the UPND. I'm not supporting it. But at the same time, I need to be realistic. I cannot just say, no, Pantu should support the Fidextaka in the Chilema, Nimfrefriandaka in the Chilema. So let's continue fighting. And I know at the end of the day, I am putting a life of a man that I love in danger. Trust me, Valungu is in a very difficult position to fight. Is in a very difficult position to fight. That's why we have reached where we are. And the way I see it, we are going into 2025. Next year, there will be elections. There will be elections. President Daka in Echinema will be very desperate. He will be very desperate. And somebody, like one of my sisters said, Haka in Echinema is the most coward. Yeah. But you see, the most coward, they are the most dangerous people. Because they are scared. A snake does not bite. Ngoshe does not strike because Ngoshe knows that he has got a powerful venom. No. Ngoshe strikes because he's scared. Why the black mamba strikes? It does not strike because it knows I'm a powerful person, so let me strike. No. It strikes because it is scared. A person who is scared is very dangerous. Even a criminal aingira mungande mumuyenu, aingira mungande mumuyenu nakwate mfuti, and that criminal is a coward. Be very careful. A criminal confronts you with a gun nakwate mfuti, and this criminal is a coward. I'm telling you, they do terrible things. They do terrible things. Out of umwenso, uliomuntu kwete umwenso is very dangerous. Very dangerous. Haka inde Ichinema, like you are saying, yes, whatever, things are bad in Zambia. Things are bad. Things are very difficult for Haka inde Ichinema. So, I mean, because of that situation, Haka inde Ichinema is more desperate. More desperate. So you cannot be pushing umuntu kundashna mumwana batkwena whatever. And let's face it, really. Let's face it. Like some of you have said, me, I've gone through a lot of nonsense. I've gone through a lot. But by the fact that I've gone through some of the things that I've gone through, it doesn't mean everybody else can do it. No. It doesn't mean. It doesn't. Tualipusana. And you need to look at a person to say, can a person handle this? Inana alifuma Muzambia, but chinchiri nderanda. How many people, Kaisa Zulu, Kwad Kalala Tondoro, Uyuntwan Kane, what's his name? Uyune Wakupeta Uki. Aritalala, Tualipusana. You can't say because, Tualipusana. So please, na papata. Look at Valungu, consider his age, and think about some of these things. Look at the family. Look at Wamaewa Esther, sure. What will happen to Wamaewa Esther at the end of the day? What will happen? Look at his children. What will happen? These things are real, Mwebantu. These things are real. So, ine nderangurikirako Valungu. Take over to the support UPND, nderangurikirako Valungu. At the end of the day, like somebody said, Valungu has got a right. He has got a democratic right to decide. If he wants to continue, it's up to him. If he wants to retire, it's up to him. But I am praying that people, the church leaders, the eminent citizens, the civil society, will look at this and see how they can bridge the differences. Because there are differences. There are terrible differences. There is a feud between Hakainde Hichilema and Edgar Chagwalungu. So, what I'm saying is that as we go into 2025, before we get into 2026, can people work together such that this feud is not so bad to an extent that we will end up losing lives as a result of these two people fighting. If these two people continue fighting and we go into the next election, I'm telling you, it won't be nice. It won't be nice. And this is what I'm talking about. I have moved. I have looked what is in front. I've looked at what is in front. And I've looked at the situation in which we are. Na papata. Na papata. Mutonton kanyepo wino sana. Mutonton kanyepo wino sana. Mutonton kanyepo wino sana. Unfortunately, this is just what it is. Anyway, at the end of the day, this is my opinion. This is what I think. Other people have got their own opinions. And I leave you to, to see to which way you go. Otherwise, I've made my point. May God bless you. May God bless Zambia. May God bless Hakainde Hichilema. May God bless President Edgar Chagwa. And may peace prevail in our country as we start 2025. That is my message. May peace prevail in our country. Me, I don't want people to lose lives. I don't want people to lose lives. We already have a number of people who are suffering. We already have people that have died as a result of politics. If we can prevent that, why not? Church leaders, civil society, eminent citizens, and those of you who are close to both Edgar Lungu and Hakainde Hichilema, please, let us have peace. Bye for now.